All right, everyone. So we have Ariel here, one of my mentees, and I'm super excited about this interview. So, Ariel, why don't you please go ahead and introduce yourself, a little bit about your background, your motivation to start your Amazon business, so everyone would actually get to know you better.
Sure. Hi, my name is Ariel. I'm a wife and a mother to three girls under the age of four. And they were a huge push in why I decided to start this program and this mentorship. I have I was in interior design, and it's a lot of boots on the ground. You have to be present physically. It's a lot mentally, dealing with clients. And although it is my passion, my true love, I needed something where I could be a mother first. And I needed a business model where it was kind of working for me in the background, so I could be first and foremost present with my family. And that was my motivation to try this program.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. And that's a beautiful motivation, being a mom, wanting to really give the best to your beautiful children. Okay, amazing. So yeah, tell me more about your product launch journey, like, the picking the product until product launch, even post launch. Share a little bit more about that.
Oh, sure. So I found a product quite quickly actually, which was great because I got to get to work right away, which really helps in the process. And it's oh, gosh, it's a big wave of emotion. But in your program, you lay it out. It's very clear, like this is where you start, this is what you do, and it takes you through the whole program and you follow it, and you join the calls and you just take what you learn and you apply it. And it's that part is so incredibly straightforward. And then, of course, I like to take a risk, and that's fun for me. I like to negotiate, like the art of the deal. I think that's so much fun. So for me, this process, it was very exhilarating, emotionally, and I do like that. Um, so you have that, and then when you go and you launch, and then you're like, oh my gosh, are people going to buy my product? Did I do this right? And then you start seeing the sales, and you're like, oh, awesome. I took the risk, and now I'm getting the reward. And there's truly like no better feeling than to wake up and you're just like, wow, okay, I have sales coming in already. This is so great. Um, and it's a lot of hard work. But once you've launched and after you've launched, it's just kind of something, again, that just it's working for you in the background. It's not something that you have to give your attention to, daily. It's just something that runs for you, which is nice and what I wanted.
Amazing. And how was your result in the first month and second? And when did you launch and how was the result? And maybe you can break down, how you did. You had this one post I really liked it. You broke down all the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could
Yeah.
share more.
Um, yeah, so on actually my first month launch, I think I did about 20,000 in sales. And on your first couple of months, you're going to spend a little bit more on your advertising, but that's a given. And so from there, I just kind of continued to climb. I think I hit around 40,000 in sales in December. And then it cooled off a little bit in January, February, March, but I do have an outdoor sports product. So now we're starting to see the sales kind of warm up again. Last month I was at 25,000. This month I will probably be around 35 to 40,000 in sales. And PPC, it's minimal. So you kind of you throw a little bit at it at the beginning, then you gain ranking, then you can pull back on your ad sales, and then you get more profit that way. But I mean, so far so good. I'm happy.
Awesome, amazing. And how
So,
much is your profit margin?
my profit margin, it's anywhere from 40% to 55%. It depends on variation.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay. That's amazing. That's amazing. Awesome.
yeah.
All right. So, yeah, before we talk about more, about your experience, why don't you please share your screen and refresh your Amazon account? I know there are some
Yes, yeah, I can.
that, oh, talk is cheap. Show us the number. We want to see. Like, please go
I
ahead,
will. Okay,
refresh your.
I will. One second.
And
Sure,
guys,
one
this is
moment.
the only legitimate proof if someone is actually selling on Amazon. So as you see, Ariel is now going. There we go, refreshing her Amazon account. This is
Yeah,
21.69. Yes. Amazing.
days. Last 30
Great.
days. So, yeah, and that's just one product,
Yeah.
and that's the beauty is you kind of just keep finding new products and adding to your store and 20,000 a month becomes, 100,000 a month. So,
Exactly. Awesome. All right. So yeah, before we wrap up this interview, Ariel, why don't
yeah.
Ariel, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, that's
So yeah, why don't you please, share your experience, or for folks that they're on the sideline, they want to join the mentorship, what would you say? What kind of advice would you give for aspiring Amazon sellers?
yeah. Do it, jump in. Like things that are scary, you just have to do it. And I'm so glad I did. I mean, I was so scared because it's a lot of money up front, or it can be depending on your product. But that's a lot of money. But then once you're kind of like nervous and you're like, oh my gosh, and then you launch, and it's a beautiful thing. And so I would say, if you are on the fence, take the risk, trust in yourself, trust the program, trust your mentees. It's a great community. I mean, I couldn't have done this without you guys or the community. And I'm just so glad that I did because now I'm just, like I said, making money in the background. And I'm actually launching two more products. So I'm
That's
excited to keep you posted on that.
amazing. I'm very proud of you. And I really want to, give like a hats off to you for your dedication, for your hard work. You were always showing up for the Zoom calls. You were always asking questions and you were taking action, right? So that's very important characteristic to have, to be successful. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing your time, Ariel, and
Yes, thank
you're
you.
a busy mom. And yeah, I you sharing your time. And I hope you have a great day.
Thank